I would like to ask, what was the classroom arrangement style you all had when you were in school? Did you like the style that was used? Do you still remember? Or do you only remember who sat next to you? Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nofarisha Irwayu binti Abdullah. I am from ED250 and my matrix number is 2022997105. Today, I want to draw your attention to a crucial aspect of classroom management that is often overlooked. It's designing the physical environment of the classroom. While we might think of it as simply arranging a few items on a bulletin board, designing the physical environment involves so much more. As educators, we understand the importance of engaging lesson plan, effective teaching strategies, and student-centered approaches. However, we sometimes forget that the physical space in which these activities take place can greatly impact the learning experience. Imagine a classroom where students feel comfortable, inspired, and motivated to learn. A space that fosters collaboration, creativity, and a sense of belonging. This is what designing the physical environment is all about, creating an atmosphere that supports and enhances the educational journey. In the next few minutes, we will explore the key element of designing the physical environment of a classroom. Going beyond to the superficial aspect, we will delve into the importance of intentional arrangement, meaningful display, and a purposeful use of resources to create an environment that nurtures learning and growth. So, let's shift our focus to the often underestimated power of the physical environment in our classroom. Together, we will discover how a well-designed space can positively impact student engagement, behavior, and overall academic success. So now, let's explore 4 principles of classroom arrangement that can guide us when arranging our classroom space. This principle will help us create an environment that maximizes learning, engagement, and student success. So the first principle of classroom arrangement are to reduce congestion in high traffic area within the classroom. As we all know, there are many items in the classroom regardless of the country, such as student desks, the teacher's desk, bookshelves, the storage location, and many more. Therefore, the arrangement within the classroom is an important matter that needs to be emphasized to avoid congestion. Each important section should be separated into different corners of the classroom so that students do not focus only on one area, which could lead to the congestion. Additionally, ensure that all the necessary items are arranged and are placed in accessible location for students to easily retrieve them. Next, make sure that you can easily see all students. The arrangement of student desks in the classroom should be organized in a way that allows the teacher to see all students. This is because the teacher needs to observe and monitor all students at the same time in a spacious classroom. If the arrangement of student desks is not suitable, the teacher may face difficulty in monitoring their students. When arranging student desks in the classroom, the teacher should consider moving to a different position within the classroom to check if they can see all students. By doing that, teacher can easily teach them without have any difficulties. The third principle is to make often used teaching material and student supplies are easily accessible. This is also an important aspect that teachers should consider when arranging desks in the classroom. Teachers need to ensure that all the frequent used material and supplies for both student and teacher during the teaching and learning process are easily accessible. This can reduce the time taken for preparation and tidying up the equipment. At the same time, student safety should be also emphasized as teachers are not always present in the classroom. There are times when only students are present in the class. Therefore, the arrangement within the classroom should ensure that all the teaching material and student supplies are easily accessible, which also can reduce the risk of accident in the classroom. Lastly, make sure that students can easily observe world-class presentation. The arrangement within the classroom is not only important for the teacher, but also for the student themselves. The arrangement of student desks should be reviewed when they are there are presentations to ensure that student and teacher can observe them calmly without any disturbance. To provide a detailed explanation of this principle, students should not have to move their chair or strain their neck to see the presentation. It would be uncomfortable if they have to constantly adjust their chair to see clearly. To ensure that students can clearly see from their position, teacher can try sitting in different positions within the classroom. Okay, finish with the principle of the classroom arrangement. Now, we will discuss the topic of arrangement style in the classroom. Before deciding on a style for classroom arrangement, it is important to consider the activity that will be conducted on that day, whether it involves the whole class, small group, or individual assignment. This is crucial because each activity requires a different arrangement style. Not all activity can be done using the same arrangement style. Therefore, it is important for all teachers to be aware of various arrangement styles that can accommodate different activities with students. The first arrangement style is the auditorium style. In this style, all students are arranged facing the teacher at the front. This arrangement makes it easier for the teacher to see all the student faces clearly as they are all facing toward the teacher. The auditorium style is often used when the teacher is giving lecture or when students are making presentation to the entire class. The next arrangement style is the face-to-face style. In this style, students are arranged facing each other. This arrangement can be used by teachers with a large number of students. However, using this arrangement style may result in distraction from other students as they are facing each other. Compared to the auditorium style, distraction from the other students are higher in the face-to-face style. The third arrangement style is the offset style. In this style, students sit at the table but not directly across from each other. However, in this style is not suitable for a large number of students. Typically, this style works best with around 3 to 4 students. This style is effective in reducing distraction from other students while the teacher is giving lecture. It produces less distraction than the face-to-face style and can be effective for cooperative learning activities. The fourth arrangement style is the seminar style. Unlike the offset style, the seminar style can be used by teachers with a large number of students. In this style, students sit in a circular, square, or U-shaped arrangement. This style is similar to the auditorium style, but the difference is that in the auditorium style, students are arranged in multiple rows facing the teacher. In the seminar style, students are usually arranged in a single row, making it easier to communicate with each other due to the close proximity. Okay, for the last arrangement style is the cluster style. This style is similar to the offset, where only a small number of students, for example 4 to 8 students, are suitable for each group. This arrangement is especially effective for collaborating learning activities. At first glance, this arrangement style may appear similar to the offset style because of the table arrangement. However, there are some differences such as the arrangement of students at the table. In the offset style, students sit at the table but do not directly across from each other. But in the cluster style, students sit facing each other and surrounding. Therefore, this arrangement style helps students communicate and discuss topics with each other. Additionally, the teacher can walk around the student to observe and provide a guidance. As mentioned earlier, clustering desks encourage social interaction among students, while rows of desks tend to reduce social interaction and direct student attention toward the teacher. This has significant implications for student engagement and learning outcome. When desks are arranged in rows, it is more conducive for individual assignment. Students can focus on their tasks without distraction as their attention is directed towards the front of the classroom where the teacher is located. This arrangement promotes a more teacher-centered approaches where the teacher is the primary source of information and students are passive recipients. On the other hand, cluster desks facilitate cooperative learning. By arranging desks in group or cluster, students are encouraged to collaborate, exchange ideas, and learn from each other. This arrangement promotes a student-centered approach, where students actively participate in discussion, problem-solving, and peer-to-peer learning. It fosters teamwork, communication skills, and critical thinking abilities. In Classroom with Row of Seats, research conducted by Adam and Biddle 1970, it has shown that the teacher is most likely to interact with students seated in the front and center of the classroom. This area has been referred to as the action zone because students in this location interact the most with the teacher. They are more likely to ask questions, initiate discussion, and actively engage in the classroom activities. However, it is important to note that the action zone in row seating may unintentionally exclude students seats in the other area of the classroom. This can limit their opportunity for interaction and engagement with the teacher. By adopting a cluster desk arrangement, we can create a more inclusive learning environment where every student has the chance to participate and contribute to class discussion. In summary, the choice of desk arrangement in the classroom has a significant impact on student interaction and engagement. Row of desks are beneficial for an individual assignment and a teacher-centered approach, while cluster desks promote social interaction, cooperative learning, and a student-centered approach. It is crucial for educators to consider the desired learning outcome and the balance between individual work and collaborative activity when deciding on the most appropriate desk arrangement. In conclusion, by thoughtfully designing the physical environment of our classroom, we can create a space that cultivates creativity, enhance collaboration, and inspire a love for learning. Thank you for your attention, and let's create an environment where students can thrive and reach their full potential. That's all from me.